We honor the flag, and you crap on it when you don't shoot your gun in the office.
Here we go.
Do it, yes.
Back in November, we interviewed Adam McKay. Along with that episode, we previously talked about The Big Short, Vice, and Don't Look Up at various times on the show. We haven't really talked about any of Adam's earlier movies as a full episode, when he was paired off with Will Ferrell. Tonight, we're talking about the last of those movies, The Other Guys.
Coming up against a full-grown 800-pound tuna with his 20 or 30 friends, you lose that battle. You lose that battle 9 times out of 10. And guess what? You've wandered into our school of tuna, and we now have a taste of lion. We've talked to ourselves.
The Other Guys is a buddy cop movie, or more accurately, a parody of a buddy cop movie, starring Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, as two of the NYPD's most low-ranking detectives. Mark Wahlberg is Detective Terry Hoyts, whose career in homicide stalled out when he accidentally shot Derek Jeter.
Shoot, I'll do it! Are you deaf? You hear me yell freeze?
You dick! I'm Derek Jeter, you shot me!
And Will Ferrell is Alan Gamble, a police accountant who's recently been promoted up to detective. When the NYPD's star cops, played by Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock, jump off a building during a high-speed chase and die, Terry Hoyts wants to reclaim his former place in the NYPD. And drags his nerdy partner Alan and his wooden gun along. When Hoyts and Gamble actually start ruffling feathers around the city with their first big case, their long-suffering captain, Gene Mouch, played by Michael Keaton, keeps trying to shut them down. And they're constantly undermined by rival cops, played by Rob Riggle and Damon Wayans Jr.
Try your hardest to not be black or Hispanic.
It's a good tip.
The case quickly starts spiraling out of control, with a billionaire scumbag played by Steve Coogan at the center of it. Alan also has a really hot wife, Sheila, played by Eva Mendes. Adam McKay wrote and directed The Other Guys with Chris Henchy of Funny or Die, the comedy website that McKay, Ferrell, and Henchy had launched together. Adam got the idea when he had dinner with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg and thought they'd make a great pair of buddy cops with their chemistry. You can already see the darker, more political edge to McKay's work. That would come out with his more serious stuff like The Big Short just a few years later. The NYPD of The Other Guys is not a nice place. At best, there's a frat boy energy to it. At worst, a much more rotten core. References abound to AIG and Enron, to the financial crisis that hit just 2 years earlier, to Wall Street greed, and to the police pension as a cat's paw for billionaires.
When I come back and bust your ass, we're locking David Ershon in the Federal Reserve.
You still don't understand the concept.
Produced for $85 million, The Other Guys stands as a transition point between Adam McKay's earlier comedies like Step Brothers and Anchorman and his next phase as a political director.
I'm a peacock, Captain. You gotta let me fly on this one.
Peacocks don't fly.
They fly a little. They get a real running
About as much
start.
as a penguin. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Was that accidental, or were you trying to quote TLC on purpose?
I don't even understand the reference.